Everyone is asking the same question: is AI going to eat our jobs? It is a powerful fear because it sounds simple. A machine gets smarter, the company saves money, and the human gets pushed out. But the real economy is rarely that simple. When a tool makes people more productive, it can remove old tasks and create entirely new kinds of demand. That is the story we need to tell clearly. AI is not just a job killer. Used well, AI is a job multiplier, a skill booster, and a new layer of leverage for people who learn how to work with it. Start with the biggest number. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report 2025 says global employers expect 170 million new jobs to be created by 2030, while 92 million jobs are displaced. That is disruption, yes. But it is also a net gain of 78 million jobs. That is the part most fear-based headlines skip. The labor market is not frozen. It moves. New tools change the shape of work, and then new roles appear around the new tool: AI trainers, automation builders, data quality specialists, model evaluators, AI product managers, security engineers, workflow designers, and many more roles that did not exist at scale a few years ago. The International Labour Organization makes the same point from a different angle. Its research says generative AI is more likely to augment jobs than destroy them. That word matters: augment. AI is strongest when a job can be broken into tasks. It can draft a document, summarize a meeting, create a first version of code, find patterns in data, or generate customer replies. But the full job is bigger than that. A job includes judgment, responsibility, trust, context, relationships, taste, ethics, and understanding what actually matters. AI changes the task mix. It does not automatically replace the whole person. That is why NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang keeps making a very direct argument. He has said, "You're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to somebody who uses AI." The point is not that every role is safe forever. The point is that the competitive edge moves to the worker who knows the tool. Huang has also described NVIDIA as a company where software engineers use AI constantly, and where the company still wants to do more. If engineers become faster, the company does not run out of ideas. It tries bigger projects, ships more software, builds more infrastructure, and opens more opportunities. This is especially important for software engineering. A lot of people say, if AI can code, why would companies need coders? But the US Bureau of Labor Statistics still projects software developer employment to grow much faster than the average job through 2034, with more than 100,000 openings a year across developers, QA analysts, and testers. Why? Because code is only one part of software. Companies need people who understand products, customers, security, architecture, deployment, maintenance, data, regulation, and failure. AI can help write code. Humans still decide what should be built and whether it works in the real world. Microsoft and LinkedIn's 2024 Work Trend Index shows the market already shifting. It found that 75% of knowledge workers were using AI at work. It also found leaders worried about having enough AI-skilled talent, and many leaders saying they would not hire someone without AI skills. That is not a signal that work is disappearing. It is a signal that the definition of a qualified worker is changing. The resume line that used to say Excel, PowerPoint, or SQL is now adding prompt engineering, copilots, automation, data analysis, and AI-assisted research. PwC's Global AI Jobs Barometer makes the upside even clearer. In its 2025 report, PwC says industries most exposed to AI are seeing stronger revenue per employee growth, and jobs requiring AI skills carry a major wage premium. That is exactly how technology waves normally work. At first, people fear the tool. Then people learn the tool. Then companies pay more for workers who can turn the tool into actual business value. The opportunity is not just to keep a job. The opportunity is to move into the higher value version of that job. IBM's research uses a phrase that captures this perfectly: AI won't replace people, but people who use AI will replace people who don't. IBM also talks about the augmented workforce. That means the next serious business advantage is not replacing everyone with machines. It is giving human teams better machines. A salesperson can prepare better. A teacher can personalize materials faster. A doctor can review information more deeply. A lawyer can scan documents faster. A small business owner can make marketing, invoices, customer support, and analysis happen with a smaller team. That does not eliminate ambition. It expands what people can attempt. Other AI leaders are saying something similar. Sam Altman has pushed back on the idea of a total jobs apocalypse, saying he does not think we will see the simple disaster some people predict. Google DeepMind CEO Demis Hassabis made the productivity argument very clearly. If engineers become 3 or 4 times more productive, then companies may want to do 3 or 4 times more things. That is the core optimistic case. A more productive worker is not automatically a redundant worker. Sometimes a more productive worker unlocks projects that were previously too expensive, too slow, or too complicated to even try. But we should be realistic. AI will change jobs. Some roles will shrink. Some repetitive tasks will be automated. Entry-level work may become harder if companies use AI only to cut costs instead of training new people. Goldman Sachs has warned that hundreds of millions of jobs may be exposed to generative AI. But exposed does not mean erased. It means the tasks inside those jobs are now being touched by AI. The honest message is, AI can create more jobs, but only if companies, governments, schools, and workers invest in adaptation instead of pretending nothing is changing. So what should people actually do? First, use AI every day. Use it to summarize, draft, research, organize, translate, brainstorm, and analyze. Second, build judgment. AI can generate answers, but humans still need to check sources, understand context, and make decisions. Third, learn workflows, not just prompts. The valuable person is the one who can connect AI to spreadsheets, code, design, customer support, reporting, operations, and real business outcomes. The future belongs to the worker who can say, I know the problem, I know the tool, and I know how to make the result trustworthy. So no, AI is not simply going to eat the job market. AI will remove some tasks, reshape many jobs, create new categories of work, and raise the standard for everyone. The person who refuses to learn it may feel pressure. But the person who learns it becomes more capable. The best headline is not, AI replaces humans. The better headline is, humans using AI replace old ways of working. And in that future, the strongest skill is not fear. It is adaptation.